Yeah, big head on the wheel. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spread their.
What's going on, Elite Game Gang? In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a few simple tips that I use for myself online in NHL 18. These are tips and little strategies that I've acquired through playing since NHL 07. I have been in the top 10 of the world since NHL 07, and I have won tournaments and won lots of money from this game. If you're looking to better your skills at this game, then I have a few simple tips that you might want to apply to your game. Alright, so my first tip for you is if you're going to go into an online game, what you want to do is you want to select the team they're going to use. In this one, I'm just going to randomly choose Pittsburgh. You're going to hit your settings, and you're going to head on over to Edit Strategies. Now, the reason why this is very important is it's because it caters exactly to how you play. Every player has a unique play style. If you're an offense-heavy player, then you might want to set things to be offensive-heavy. If you're more conservative, then you want to set things to conservative. If you're more of a defensive player and you rely on counterattacks, then you want to adjust your settings towards that. So, for instance, for me, I play more of an aggressive play style. So I set it to 1-2-2 aggressive, and I go 1-2-2 blue. The defenders will hold a neutral zone and apply pressure to the breakout at the opposing blue line. I like to really put on a forecheck. I really like to pressure the puck carrier, because it does tend to irritate people and they make stupid decisions. I put it to full attack because I'm a very offensive, strong player. My defensive pressure, I put to high pressure because once again, I want to be pressuring the puck carrier and making their life really difficult, okay? So then you want to hold the left trigger, you want to go down to your forward lines. I like to overload every single lineup. I like to carry because I never dump the puck in. I like to cycle the puck. The reason why I like to cycle the puck is because the more you cycle the puck, the more irritated the opposing opponent gets. They start to get very frustrated, they chase you around, and it leaves openings for you to look for an open player, possibly get a one-timer, or even an open shot. I like to put my energy up to the middle. I don't like to put it up all the way because I find they get fatigued very fast. I like them to block shots, so I usually put it around there. I do this exact same formula for line 1, line 2, line 3, just like this. It's the same for every single line I put out there, and that's how I like to play. If I go down to my defensive strategies, I like them to hold the line. That's very important for me as I like to cycle the puck. I don't want to set them up to shoot. Once again, I want to set them up to cycle. I'm going to do that formula for every single defensive pair. This helps me a substantial amount online. Now let's say you don't want to play that aggressive. You want to play more of a defensive strategy, and you want to set up a trap, and you want to make their life more difficult by shutting down those passing lanes. Well then, you might want to go down to a 2-3. The two nearest forwards pressure the puck, while the third forward drops back. And then you might want to put it to a 1-4. Now the 1-4 typically is for a larger surface of ice, such as the international or the European ice rinks. However, this is what I like to use if I'm trying to really trap down. So I go neutral zone trap with one defender pressuring the puck carrier and 4 players defending the blue line. I then put it to trap because I'm trying to trap the players. I'm no longer at full attack. I'm at conservative. Let's try and keep our energy levels conserved. I don't play high pressure. I then go to contain the puck. You can go protect net, but I find that clogs the vision for the goaltender to see, and a lot of stupid deflections go in. So I like to contain the puck. I still play with a tight point. That's just my preference. You do not have to do that. But this is how you can set it up. Let's say you're up 3 goals and you don't want to play, you don't want to attack anymore. You want to play more conservative, save the energy, and play more defensive. Then that's what you do. For your offensive strategies, I still keep it at overload. I still keep it the same levels as everything is. Everything stays the same. But when I get down to defense, I keep it all the same as well. So that's my preference. I find that this really helps me with my strategies online, and however you like to play your game, these are some strategies you might want to try because it does make a substantial difference for me online. What's going on, guys? So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a breakout from your own zone. My favorite way of doing a breakout is looking for my wingers skating up the boards. I like this because it generates lots of opportunity for those 1-0 and those 2-0 and sometimes even 3-0 opportunities. It's very hard to defend if you have a fast winger skating up the board, so I typically like to use a team that has fast wingers. If I get a breakaway, I usually capitalize on those opportunities. If you go into practice mode, you'll see what works best for you, but what works best for me is looking for those wingers up the boards. It generates lots of one-timers, and those are very high percentage shots. I highly recommend you using this strategy If you don't like it, I will come up with other tips as to different strategies to use online. However, these seem to work the best for me. I like to irritate my opponent by cycling the puck back and forth. I find it really does aggravate them and it opens up open passing lanes to make them make mistakes. Their computer AI also gets frustrated and starts to take penalties. Something you really want to pay attention to is the momentum. The more you're cycling the puck in their offensive zone, the more momentum you gather, which means if you get a one-timer, you have a higher percentage of getting that shot to go in. So I like to irritate my opponents by cycling the puck over and over and over. Here's an example of me cycling the puck in the offensive zone to draw the defenders towards me and look for those open passing lanes. I do this so I can look for those open one-timers, and it really irritates the user that you're playing against, and they start to make foolish mistakes, and their computers start to take penalties. While you're gathering momentum, this is a very dangerous thing to be on defense against. So I hope this really helps you. These are tips that I use and apply on myself online, and I really hope it helps you guys win more games. If there's any other videos you guys want to see, I have loads of information that I can give to you guys. Just let me know what you want to see in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Comment for more content, and let's get this going.
Yeah, Gucci gang, oh, yeah, big head on the rim. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spread their racks on new chain. Yeah.